Nuair a dúirt mé lem hisismathirí améigen na máta na bliana in 1938, gro méid dulgadí éadan chun an Grand National eiceáil, níor bheag an tínta sa chur an scéil sin ortha. Ní raibh a cáilir am riamh gur chur mé spéise be a rásaí capal. An ihe rih an lá an rása, chuí mé go dtí tríochadó cé ormhún éachtracht baile Átha Cliath mar raibh ceann áras Pháirtí Cumannach na hÉireann an trá sin. Bhí seán an muirí rúnaí an Pháirtí a láthair. Tá sé píosa pápéir os córn mahúil. An féidir leat é sin a léamh, go héascar sa mise. Tá tú tufa mar sin, tá an roiach am a hagat. Ba mhór an faoisih dom go raibh lom sa díon scrúdú doctortha seo, agus go raibh mé a grutmha chun dul go dtí an Spáinn agus páirte glachas a cogad Cathartha a bhí ar siúil an.
Si me quieres escribir, ya sabes mi paradero. Si me quieres escribir, ya sabes mi paradero. En el frente de cantes primera línea de fuego. En el frente de cantes primera línea de fuego. The throid Eugene an Ebro in Egypt 38. Rasnig sé an 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 25 míúil agus an ládar gion de Gcogadh ach de bhar go rá an cná lofa bhíthara an cos a heasca de agus dá bhrí sin scrí sé go an uair is féidir le rá le fíorna bhfuil coslam san uig. Ná hála sé sin teifimó de bhaile gandésa. Séir de sprí leis an versa Spáinise de chan mé ná, más mín leat litir chuma scríb tá a heol ólas a got hena féin, ag cach an déasa faoi láth na beléir sa céad íana den throid.
Eugene's very interesting kind of figure, very humorous figure. He's perhaps a little bit unusual in certain respects. Many of the people who ended up in Spain and indeed ended up in the Irish left went in that direction through the IRA, whereas Eugene had relatively little time for the national question. He saw it as being a kind of a slightly reactionary issue.
An tanama tógáil Gernadini a thuig go dtí an Spáinn, fiúháin America agus a Britain, ná premature anti-fascists. Ní dóilm go raibh sí premature hiig siad céir de bhí le teacht, agus ghlach siad seasamh in aon asisteachas nó nach raibh tuairimí phobal na hÉireann go mómhór a báil dó, bhí tuairimí phobal na hÉireann a gcuine na daoine a thuig go dtí an Spáinn.
Now, he used to argue afterwards that the historical destiny was to defeat fascism, and even though they failed in Spain, they fought a good fight, kept the flag flying, and I think it was he was proud of that. He was proud that he helped to stem the tide to a degree.
Rugadh sa bhliain starú in Egypt sa trídeach, agus an céad cuioine táge ná éirí amach na cásca inar ghlach únca leis. So mar scrí sé a rugadh mé le fuaim piléir agus buaimí thar timpeall orm.
His father, my grandfather, was a gardener. His mother was a dressmaker, part-time. And he went to local school on Francis Street.
Is cuimhin lom Spáidir Doherty ó Hibredáin, múnteóir is goil Frenchis agus é scríomhar an Clár dubh a méadú fólameige an ihe ribh sin. An bád, inaice an mád, an mád, ban, maná, maní, maná, ban, manáibh. Degan hán ar thugam ar éon áid ar an tiisiil garimach. Céimh ag glabhart le bád nó le maní a chamadán.
Well, Eugene was a very avid reader from the time he was a kid, read everything going. The usual comic stuff that kids read, and then into books. Then he discovered Marx, Engels, Connolly. He used to borrow them books from the library in Kevin Street.
The ceanna me cóip gon Communist Manifesto a siopa, agus léad an céad uair é. Nuair a bhí an leabhar sin mar aon le Labour and Irish History léite gom, bhreath mé go raibh na faculty tar éis titim de mo thuaile.
Tháinig sé mar scoláire printíise an seo I fé hocht féin é. Bhí sé ag déanamh staidéir ina printíiseach mar lectróir. Bhí an ESB díreachtaréis teachtar an bhód agus bhí an scéim na sean in airsúil. So ní mór gur raibh seans go mbeadh saoil ré maithaige mar leictreoir uig sin.
He never earned a crust doing that line of work for some reason, I'm not sure why. Couldn't get work possibly. But also, I suspect that he became immersed in politics. When he was about 19 or 20, he joined the Revolutionary Workers' Group, went to all the demonstrations, churned out the leaflets, knocked on the doors, all the stuff that you do when you're young and involved in left-wing politics.
Eugene had quite a clear class analysis of Irish politics, which was a little bit unusual. In fact, Eugene told me that the first time he went along to Communist Party headquarters, because of his knowledge of Marxist theory and the fact that he was quite a tall man, he was believed to be a police spy.
He became involved in the printing of the Workers' Voice, and by sort of trial and error learned how to print and learned how to cast the metal and the old-fashioned method of printing, and he became quite adept at it.
Bhí sé gobar freisin le Priontas Ó Rian agus Peadar O'Donnell, agus bhí siad ag clómhhuaile míle cóp in ag na seachtaine den Irish Workers' Voice, agus ina dhéag sin dul amach ar na sráideanna ag díal an nuachtáin sin.
Níor ghlacha mé riamh I gheard Cumann náisiúnta na nIrisóirí in ainneoin na blianta cabhmise le hiiriseoireacht na sráide mar thug mé féin air. Ceap mé riamh go raibh sé an bhí fear áilte na ghlachú leis go scríbhneoireacht nó iriseoireacht don caighdeán a bairde mo chud scríomh le cailce na casáin ag áitimh ar gcuoine críocha cóir le imperúlachas hasna agus ag mulla nach dugfaí séir cead cainte go faisistí. Níor lean an bhulscoireacht do bhád áfach, mar thosaigh sé cór, agus dimigh an cailt leis an máisteach. Ní rá mar rómhórtha faoi seo, mar thuige mar go raibh cléireacht na haimsire ar fáth ag na capitlathe agus fórsaí na himpereolacha.
Well, there was a middle class and a working class, and there were class conflicts, and someone like Eugene Downing was very much at the forefront of those kind of conflicts. Fianna Fáil weren't really a party associated with class politics or class analysis. Nationalism was the key issue. The national question was the key issue, and as well as that, Catholicism was also a key issue. And ideas about class conflict or divisions between left and right, they didn't feature. I mean, someone like Eugene Downing would have been relatively unusual. Perhaps the biggest event of the first half of the decade had been the Eucharistic Congress in 1932. The atmosphere of militant Catholicism was also accompanied by a fairly strident anti-communism. Eugene Downing would have had a sceptical kind of view of the kind of militant Catholicism of 1930s Ireland.
Bhí an dearcha ann tá na Cumannach I gcuine dia agus bin an taonród a bháin a bhí táchtach ag an am. So bin an cúis gur an síoch ceann áras in Revolutionary Workers Groups, Connolly House, sa bhliain tríchas a trí, agus bhí Eugene féin páirteach a gusant an bhuireagan sin.
A feadh trí lá a mí Máirte néideag tríocha trí, bhí Connolly House ceann catharú na Revolutionary Workers Groups faoi léigear ag scrubbalach na catharach. I rihan lei hagach mhailú ar an ionsaí ach bailíoch na slóite féachmhara a rís san ihe ag géar a brisisteach agus an fuirgan a cortra hinne. Na Pólíní bhí an bhí ar dothaanta ón lucht féachana, agus bhí an téir glúiseach tráachta trí sráid cépal agus Swift Row ag déanamh níos mó búrtha dóibh ná an ruaig a chur ar na réomhóirí de lí. Bíad na lénta gorama agus dríad na sráide na príomhranna fáirtithe san ionsaí. Ach ar nó, bhí dína machananta na measc a bhí faoi thionchar bhréag a máilíseacha agus caint anmheasathe na cléire.